fakes it, keeps it, scores! Lamar Jackson, masterful.
I get knocked down and I get back up.
McCaffrey.
Never sleeping, living for the weekend. Down when the going gets tough.
Dalvin, right in the face of the 12. Angling near front pylon. Touchdown! He is in! Touchdown! Seahawks!
Breaks one tackle, walks into the end zone. Mike Thomas, boom, across the goal line.
End zone grab, touchdown, Waller. Chris Godwin, go-to guy, and a hero today on the Bucs lead. Deep near St. Kelsey, caught around, caught it, touchdown!
Playoff pictures looking secure, a little shakier in the NFC than the AFC, but a huge, huge game up in Buffalo. The Ravens traveling up there, and we have the hats on the table. It's time for a round of all caps presented by New Era. Nick Caps on the breakfast table. It's holiday shopping season, so here's the first question. Grab the cap of the team that you are totally bought into for the Final Four.
Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and jump in real quick.
Wow, totally bought in?
I'm totally bought in, Shregs. Listen, they have won 5 out of their last 6. Like, what else do you want me to say? I got some more for you since you asked. They're the second highest scoring offense since Ryan Tannehill took a collar. You all right?
I can never, I feel like you guys are messing with me. I can't
You're
find the
all
hat.
in my background shot, dude. They also have the 7th ranked defense. We're talking about every single major category, offense and defense, has improved since Ryan Tannehill has showed up. And for me, it's anchored by the fact that he can use his legs and he can use his arm, but they have a guy behind him that is playing like a monster. Name another running back that plays better in November, December than Derrick Henry.
Can't do it.
Derrick Henry, number 3 right now in rushing, and I'm pretty sure with the way he's running the rock, he'll end up at number 1. That's why I'm all the way bought in. Defense, offense, and running
You're
game.
an enthusiast of Deshaun Watson and DeAndre Hopkins. They still have to face the Texans twice, but you're all in on the Titans sweeping them.
I wouldn't say that, Kay.
Winning the division.
All in means that you're all in.
Is all in a question they want to win a Super Bowl?
Well, are you bought in? What are you bought into? Them just
I'm
being
bought
exciting?
into them being one of the most dominant teams in the game right now. Now, they can also lose to one of the best teams in Deshaun Watson and the Texans.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you a team that I don't see losing this weekend. The Chiefs play the Patriots in what will be Mahomes-Brady Part 3.
Okay.
And I'm saying on a Thursday the Chiefs are going to win this game. I don't know how the Patriots offense can keep up with this offense. And the scary thing about what Kansas City is doing is that it's not on the strength of Mahomes doing too much. He's had less than 200 yards the last 2 weeks. They still put up 40 points. The defense had a pick 6 from Juan Thornhill. Everyone's getting healthy on the offensive line. I'm feeling like the Chiefs are just hitting their stride, and I might be a blind optimist on this team because I've seen the greatness from them earlier in the season and last year. But Patriots, Broncos, Bears, Chargers, I could see that be 4-0 and coming into the AFC playoffs as hot as any team in the league, and then going on a wild ride to Miami. I'm all in on the Chiefs ahead of the game against New England, where I think a lot of people are thinking New England is going to take care of business.
Peter's dealing fastballs, and Peter's been telling us for a while, be careful of the Rams. Be careful of the Rams. They're coming. Well, I think after this weekend they're going to be going because they play this team. I think this is one of the most complete teams in the entire league. They've lost 1 game in the last 11 weeks, and that was to the Ravens. I love how the defense is emerging. I love how the running game's coming together. Guys, you can give me Russ all day. I think Seattle is going real deep in the playoffs, and they are not falling apart down the stretch. Seahawks, easy.
All right, another round. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, so many superstars. A new one every week. We have a Hall of Fame full of different stars taking the spotlight. And in case you're still looking for a gift idea, grab the cap of the player that will have the must-buy jersey after Week 14. Get them while they're hot. NFL Shop.
All right, I'm going to go Ravens. You can pick any guy you want, but I think when you buy a jersey, you want 2 things. You want someone that you relate to, and what's more relatable than a guy who works hard like Patrick Ricard, Project Pat? Schrager put him on our radar.
This
the
is the
only
one.
true, two-way player in the NFL. It's an unbelievably cool thing that this guy goes offense, defense, and special teams. And the other thing when you buy a jersey, you want to make sure that they're not going to get cut or traded the next day. Guys, Patrick Ricard just signed an extension with the Ravens, and he was asked the classic question, hey, you going to spend any money now? And he says, well, my fiance's here. We're going to hit the food trucks after this. So he's going to take his extension, get some garlic knots and a lobster roll, and then he's going to open holes as an angry runner, as for Lamar Jackson and Mark Ingram. This is a classic jersey you would wear in the stands. 42 Project Pat with a crown. I'd buy it.
I love it. I love it. I'm going to go with number 25 from the Vikings. Who's number 25 from the Vikings? Kind of like Kyle on this one. We'll go a little off the radar. It's not Dalvin Cook. It's not Stephon Diggs. How about Alexander Madison? They play the Lions.
I like this guy.
Dalvin Cook is dealing with injury. This is the hammer, though. Look at Madison's angry runs from that Thursday night win against the Redskins. carried guys on his back. I don't need to see Dalvin Cook if they're up 10 points, okay? I want to see Dalvin Cook in January if I'm the Vikings. Ride Alexander Madison this week.
Madison.
Give me that 25 jersey. I want to see it. He sounds like one of the founding fathers.
He's the pounding father.
Alexander Madison.
Yeah.
Pounding father.
That's it. Pounding father. TM.
Alexander Madison, number 25 Vikings jersey. It'll be a hot seller on Monday after they play the Lions.
All right, when you're looking for a jersey, you want a guy who's a superstar. You want a great color scheme, but you also want a jersey that not a lot of people have. I haven't seen a white corner ball out like this since Jason Sehorn. I'm going with Tre'Davious White, the quarterback out of the Buffalo Bills. Straight's looking at me like, huh? Tre'Davious White's a play on words. Tre'Davious White is balling out. And the fact that he's in Buffalo and people aren't appreciating him enough is really a travesty. So pay attention to this young man because I'll say it again, he is a true shut-down corner. And anybody that's in Buffalo, my spirit animal, America's spirit animal, please send me a Tre'Davious White jersey signed. Thank you.
Ah, okay.
I mean, you're on another level.
You know, just like Tre'Davious White.
You really are. He really is. All right, grab the last hat as we play all caps here of the player you'd most like to give a gift to this holiday season.
I'll be quick. I want to wrap up Kyler Murray like Jake Gyllenhaal and Bubble Boy.
Okay.
He's been sacked 41 times, which is the league lead.
It's crazy.
And I want him to be good for next year. I can care less about December. He'll be on vacation in January. Just bubble wrap him. Too many sacks.
Okay. Everyone talks about how Brady's so furious about not having these receivers or these weapons, and we saw the soundbite, or at least the visual of him going on the sideline and verbalizing all of that. How about getting Tom Brady a kicker this season, Patriots? They currently don't have a Patriots kicker on the roster. They put a waiver bid in for Chase McLaughlin, but someone else picked him up beforehand. So right now, the Patriots don't have a kicker as we go to air right now. And this is the kickers they've had all season. Gostkowski for 4, Nugent for 4, Folk for 3. They tried Kai Forbath. He was cut.
They don't have a kicker?
There's no kicker.
There wasn't one on the practice field yesterday.
There wasn't one. They didn't have a kicker yesterday. So we go into maybe the biggest game of the season, and Brady doesn't have a receiver he trusts outside of Edelman. He doesn't have a kicker. So Tom Brady, anything. I know everyone loves the TB12 method. How about just getting you a TBK, a kicker? Let's go.
Hey.
I'm in this.
It's very fantasy. Like they're playing the Chiefs, so like the Raiders. I'm like, Patriots, could you pick up a kicker? I need you to win that game.
We're going to stream
Yes,
kickers?
you have an ineligible lineup right now, guys. You need a
Ravens are
kicker.
like, take someone.
All right, I'm giving a gift to us on behalf of the Buffalo Bills. You might remember there's an immortal clip of a Bills fan. We played it last Thanksgiving a week ago before the Cowboys played the Bills, and it's the man by the name of Mark Miller who did this way back in the 90s on the George Michael Sports Machine.
Buffalo all the way this time. 3 times. The 3rd time is a charm. Dallas is going down, Gary. Only Buffalo is going to win it. Dallas is going down.
All right, a legend in Buffalo. And here's great news. Mark Miller is still with us. He is alive after that.
After that?
He looks good. And how do I know? Mark Miller went back on camera and issued a sequel all these years later. Here's our gift to us. Go ahead, Mark.
This is for all you Bills fans out there. Wanted to know, where did Mark Miller go? Well, I got a message for you 27 years later, Gary. Dallas went down, Gary. Only Buffalo won that game. Dallas went down.
Yeah! That's it, Mark. We love you. We support you. I noticed Mark didn't say anything about the Ravens are going down, which I thought was a little bit suspicious. But, Mark, we'll be looking for the next installation. We love you.
Bills win this game this week.
Oh, gosh.
The world turns on.
Pray for the tables.
I'm so into that idea.
If the Bills win and the Chiefs win, the Bills move into a tie with the Patriots.
Yeah.
And then they play them.
The Bills winning kind of helps the Patriots with their Ravens problem.
Yeah.
A little bit. Oh, I cannot wait to see how this all
Mark,
shakes
I see
out.
you.
Speaking of the Ravens, Lamar's gone 9 straight games rushing for 60-plus yards on the ground. Could that streak come to an end this Sunday up in Buffalo? That defense is no joke. You can take the hat off now, Kyle.
No, I like it. It's cozy. It actually fits me.
And we'll give you a stat on Patrick Mahomes that's very unlike the reigning MVP.
Nah, don't spoil it. We were having fun with Mahomes a second ago.
As your